I was sitting in my green velvet armchair in the family room, the soft murmur of the television blending with the faint aroma of peach cobbler from the kitchen. This was my sanctuary, purchased with the first Social Security check after my husband passed. A quiet place where I existed for myself, no one else. Then the front door slammed. Derek, my son-in-law, strode in like he owned the house. Behind him, my daughter Lena carried shopping bags, her shoulders slumped, eyes cast down. Derek's sneer cut the room. "Go to your room, old woman. The family room is mine now." He grabbed the remote and pressed the red button. Silence. I didn't move. I simply looked at Lena, waiting for her to intervene. Nothing. She adjusted a bag as if apologizing for existing. That gesture hurt more than Derek's words. I rose slowly, knees clicking, a sound like a seal in the tense quiet. Derek sprawled on the couch, grabbing a soda, indifferent. I returned to my room, not to lock myself in, not to cry, but to retrieve the tools of power I had quietly gathered over the years: a leather pouch, a set of keys, and a blue folder of documents. Among them, the deed of my home, Celeste M. Everson, owner. Ironclad, legal, undeniable. In the mirror, I saw the grandmother the world expected: short gray hair, glasses on a chain, linen trousers, navy blouse. But behind the familiar exterior was a woman who knew her rights, a woman who would no longer shrink. I returned to the family room. Derek had the sports channel blasting, Lena quietly clattering dishes. I walked past them and toward the front door. He smirked. "Taking a stroll, Celeste? Don't get lost at your age." I ignored him. Deadbolt clicked behind me, the air outside crisp with freedom. I hailed a cab to the Grand Hyatt downtown. In my bag, my phone, my keys, my folder of documents. I called Andrew V. Sterling, an attorney who had worked with me for decades. "I need your help. I want to evict 2 tenants," I said. He listened. "They've lived in your house 4 years without a lease." "Exactly. We'll serve a notice to quit, 30 days, and include back rent and penalties for holding over," he confirmed. In the hotel, I settled into my room, calm. No panic, no anger, just order. Step 1, legal. Step 2, financial. Utilities were suspended, the internet, cable, and Lena's supplementary card all frozen. They would feel the consequences of their entitlement. Step 3, silence. The next morning, no dramas, Roman, only Andrews' junior associate, delivered the notice. Derek's shouting ricocheted off the walls. Lena's voice cracked as she pleaded. I remained calm. "The old woman is unavailable for screaming today," I instructed. Derek flailed. "Mama, have you lost your mind?" she whispered. I was completely sane. "Read the paper. Do what it says. The fewer screams, the better." By noon, utilities were down. Cards were frozen. Derek tried to argue. Lena realized their savings were gone, wiped out by bad investments, margin calls, and indulgences on my dime. I didn't argue. I let the facts speak. For the first time, my family faced reality. I returned to the hotel to regroup. Lunch was slow and quiet. Every transaction, every transfer, every freeze of accounts was deliberate. The next day, I went to Sterling's office to sign final
Derek
papers.
and Lena had begun to understand
Deeds, power
the
of
house
attorney
was
for
mine,
Roman,
and no
every
tantrum
signature
could reverse
a
that.
reaffirmation of my authority. Roman was ready to enforce the 30-day notice. Derek and Lena would comply or face legal consequences. Back at the hotel, I purchased a simple, business-like uniform: navy trousers, white blouse, beige blazer, low leather pumps. This was armor for a day I had long delayed. Confidence wasn't in shouting or pleading, it was in posture, preparation, and legal certainty. Calls to suspend services were made, bank accounts adjusted, every step taken,